Lightning Saix, the high-speed assault Zoid. In this video, I'm pushing its potential to the limit with a full custom paint job. Prepare to see how just a few strokes of color can completely transform its presence. Stay with me to the end and enjoy the magic of paint. Let's begin by taking a look at the HMM Lightning Saix box. The box art is absolutely stunning. It captures the speed and intensity of this Zoid perfectly. On the sides, you'll find detailed descriptions and features that really highlight the care that went into this kit. Before opening anything, I want to appreciate just how impressive the presentation is. But now, it's time to get started. Let's open up the box and move straight into the first step, beginning the build from the very first part cut. Let's start cutting the parts. I use the double cut method, making a rough cut first and then a clean cut with the ultimate nipper for the best finish. Each piece is sorted by color right after cutting to keep the workflow smooth. Once everything is trimmed, it's time to prep the surface for paint. Next is surface preparation. I sand each part using a mix of tools, inexpensive sanding sticks from the 100 yen shop, and a glass file for cleaner edges. Depending on the shape and area, I switch tools to get the smoothest finish possible. Now it's time for painting. The outer armor is finished with spray cans, while the inner and smaller parts are painted using the Gundam Marker Airbrush System. For the gold sections, I separate the tones using both white gold and yellow gold to add depth and variation. Next is the hand painting stage for the small details. For this step, I use Acrysion water-based paints. They have almost no smell, which makes them a great choice for indoor work. For the flat brush, I'm using an inexpensive one from the 100 yen shop, and for the fine details, I use disposable detail brushes. Switching between these tools helps keep the paintwork clean and precise. Now it's time for the decal work. For this build, I'm using the decals included with the HMM Lightning Saix kit. After cutting each decal, I place them in the decaling quick tray to keep everything organized and ready to use. Following the instructions, I apply the decals to their designated spots. To help them settle smoothly, I use Mark Setter during application. If any silvering appears, I apply Mark Softer and let it dry, allowing the decal to conform cleanly to the surface. For the eyes of the Lightning Saix, I add a reflective seal from the 100 yen shop. This small touch enhances the light reflection and gives the eyes a sharper, more dynamic look. With all the decals in place, the overall detail and presence of the kit really start to come alive. Now we move on to the final assembly. Each part has already been coated with a semi-gloss top coat to protect the decals and give the finish a unified look. No matter how many times I build a Zoid, this final stage is always exciting. Watching all the pieces come together is incredibly satisfying. For this Lightning Saix, I chose a color scheme inspired by a sharp, striking bolt of lightning. Seeing the colors match the image I had in mind makes the entire process feel even more rewarding. Thank you so much for watching until the end. If you enjoyed this build, I'd really appreciate your subscription and a thumbs up. And don't forget to enjoy the final slideshow. There are plenty of close-up shots of the finished model. This has been You Workshop. See you in the next project.